This episode of Bloodstains on My Wedding Dress is brought to you by our sponsor, All About Honeymoons. Don't just book the first flight to Tahiti. Visit www.allabouthoneymoons.com to plan the honeymoon of your dreams today.
It is moments before Victoria is to be married to James. Mark is preparing to walk her down the aisle before he suddenly stops and says,
"Are you sure you want to do this? You're going to have to tell him sooner or later. Or we can leave now and still be together. He doesn't understand you the way I do, and you know that."
I'm sure. This is what I want to do. I love James.
James, do you take Victoria to be your wife?
I do.
And Victoria, do you take James to be your husband?
I do.
If anyone objects to the union of James and Victoria, speak now or forever hold your peace.
I object. You don't have to do this. We can still be together. Victoria, please.
Security!
Victoria, you're making a mistake.
Well then, James, you may now kiss the bride.
Victoria and James are now married and spending their wedding night together when secrets are revealed.
Victoria, what happened today with Mark? Is he okay?
Oh, he's fine. Maybe just a drink too many.
Okay, honey. I love you.
James, wait. I have something to tell you.
What? That you love me? Yeah, I know.
James, I'm serious. It's important.
What is it, my love?
I'm a vampire.
Oh, Victoria, you've always had a sense of humor. Come on, you can tell me anything. You can trust me. I'm your husband. Seriously, what is it?
I'm serious. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before.
You monster! How could you not tell me? 3 years, Victoria, 3 years! You had 3 whole years to tell me this. I can't be with you anymore. You're disgusting.
Why are you acting like this? We just got married. We're supposed to be happy.
I got married to the kind and honest girl that I loved, not a monster.
This is not the man I married. I've never seen you like this.
I don't know you either. Run back to Mark, you filthy animal.
Hello? Who's this?
Mark! Oh, thank goodness you picked up. I've done something terrible. I'm on my way now.
Victoria? Victoria, what's wrong? It's late. Victoria! I told you he wouldn't understand.
You were right. I should have listened to you. It was always you.
Back in the Smith household,
I guess Victoria didn't know what one of her bites could do. Speaking of, I wonder where she went. Ah, with Mark, I see.
and now a word from our sponsors.
When you plan your honeymoon, don't just book the first flight to Tahiti. Surprise your beloved with an unforgettably romantic getaway to one of the great European capital cities. Experience the finest that Paris, Rome, London, and Athens have to offer. Adorn your memories with high-class cuisine, signature hotels, distinct cultures, and breathtaking wonders found only in continental Europe. Treat your spouse to an old-world romance. Start your married life right by honeymooning in style across the pond, and book your honeymoon at www.allabouthoneymoons.com. Beyond your dreams and within your reach.
And back to Bloodstains on My Wedding Dress.
So, what now?
Now we calm down and think. We can finally be together.
Okay.
Who else is freaking awake at 3 a.m.?
Hello, Mark. Victoria.
But But she said you were dead.
The dead want revenge.
No!
Victoria, did you just knock him out with a frying pan?
Maybe. Mark, watch out!
That's it. You two are the worst thing to happen in my now immortal life.
James, let him go.
Ha! Why do you care for him so much anyway? What can he give you that I can't?
He loves me for me. You called me a monster for being a vampire. Now you're one too. You see, the difference is that you were a monster even before I turned you.
Well then, let me show you how much of a monster I can really be.
No! Mark!
And so we end this episode with the death of Mark. Find out what happens with Victoria and James next time on Bloodstains on My Wedding Dress. This episode of Bloodstains on My Wedding Dress has been brought to you by All About Honeymoons.
Remember, when you plan your honeymoon, don't just book the first flight to Tahiti. Surprise your beloved with an unforgettably romantic getaway to one of the great European capital cities. Just head over to www.allabouthoneymoons.com for everything else. Beyond your dreams and within your reach. Tune in next week for the next episode of Bloodstains on My Wedding Dress.
Ha 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 ha!